Well, welcome into Bon Appetit. If you're like me, when you go out to eat, it's got to be Mediterranean, primarily Italian, but you know what? Greek is also great. We have with us Mike Passineau, the proprietor of Mr. Gus's on the Atlanta Highway.
Yep, at the corner of Bell Road and Atlanta Highway.
It's plenty of parking.
Yes, with a nice new parking lot.
Absolutely, that's right. They just finished it off.
Finished doing that.
And you've been basically in charge of that restaurant now close to 2 years.
Close to 2 years.
Isn't that amazing? Time flies.
Goes by so fast.
And you've made it through the COVID.
So far.
Very nicely. The restaurant is open. They do wonderful takeouts, but yet they social distance when you're on the inside. And you are open Tuesday through Saturday.
Correct. Our hours are 11 to 2 for lunch.
Okay.
Tuesday through Friday. Saturday we open at 7 a.m. We do breakfast and lunch. We do breakfast from 7 a.m. till 12. And then we do lunch from 11 to 2. And then, of course, every night, Tuesday through Saturday, is 4:30 to 9 o'clock for dinner. So we're there.
You're there.
A lot.
Yeah, he doesn't go home much, to say the least. Well, you can see he's brought a great array of, people always talk about veal dishes and chicken dishes. You got a combination of each. People always love pasta, and they like it with some of that red sauce. And then the other thing, I'm going to pick this up and show it to the camera over here. They do a wonderful Greek salad. Now, this is a Greek salad that comes with the dinner, right, Mike?
Yes, sir.
But you can also get a Greek salad as your entree.
Yes, we do a large version of that, which is enough for a complete entree.
A complete entree.
I have a lot of people that order that.
At least 2 people can eat on that entree. I guarantee you that.
Yes.
Because whenever we go there to eat, we're taking something home, which is nice. Because there's ample things. And then, of course, what's Italian food without cacio or formaggio? It's Italian for cheese, but that's cheese, and it's great cheese. But Michael, show us basically how you would put these together, and then we'll go ahead and show them what each one of these are.
Okay. Well, we'll start with the Italian-style pasta because I have all the ingredients for those really handy. So we typically start with a little bit of olive oil in our pan.
Okay.
We'll just pour a little bit of that in there. And so a little bit of that.
We have the olive oil over here because this way it won't block the camera over there.
And then on my platter here, I have some green bell peppers, some sliced mushrooms, and some onion, and a little bit of garlic, a little bit of tomato, cherry tomato, and some Italian sausage.
And all those things come together for a wonderful blend of tastes.
Absolutely.
You know?
So I like to start by putting the sausage in first.
Okay.
Because that's going to cook down and give us some of that fat. And then we're just going to slide.
Is that a mild
Italian?
Sweet mild. Okay, right.
A sweet, mild Italian sausage. And then we're just going to slide all of our vegetables right into the pan and let that saute up and cook down so that the vegetables are nice and tender.
Take that.
And then once we get to that point, we would take our red sauce, our marinara sauce. So no meat, no additional meat added to it except for what's in there. We'll ladle about 10 or 12 ounces of marinara sauce in there. Let that cook down. It usually takes about 5 to 7 minutes for the vegetables and the sausage to cook down and have a nice blend. So, of course, we would just toss this around as it was cooking.
And then
add the marinara sauce. And once the marinara sauce is added, we let that cook down for just a few minutes, and that really brings out the flavor into the marinara sauce of the vegetables and the sausage. And then we would just plate it. And as we plate it,
I'm gonna lift up the plate here, and hopefully it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna give it just a turn like that so that we can get a good camera shot on that, nice tight shot.
So, and then once it's plated with the pasta, a little bit of our fromage,
that's right, the cheese. Got to have the cheese.
Some nice grated Parmesan.
Okay, now this one here. Now there's little things on there called capers.
Correct.
They really set off and give it a great taste.
They're so salty and nutty tasting to me, and I just love the flavor of them. This is a veal piccata. Process is the same as if we were doing chicken piccata. So we would have our chicken sliced very thin, pounded out a little bit, and then breaded with, I just use salt and pepper and some flour.
Right.
I don't want a heavy breading on it.
Let me say this. When you come to the restaurant, if you're thinking about that, they will bring you a little dish with some capers on there and let the person taste the caper.
Right. Some people don't like them with capers.
Yeah, so they can do it either way, and then basically the chicken always a go-to.
Always a go-to. This is our chicken marsala. Of course, this one I didn't do any mushrooms in it because this is the way my wife likes to eat it. She just likes the chicken and the marsala wine sauce over the pasta, a little bit of garlic bread on the side, and that's the way she loves to eat it. Now, I do like it with mushrooms, and I always get the next dish.
And Michael, what you have to let people know is the wait staff you got there is great. They're very knowledgeable about the food. If it's something that normally comes with mushrooms and you don't want the mushrooms, let them know.
Let them know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we make all these dishes to order.
And this is the other veal, right?
This is our veal marsala.
Oh, yeah.
With the mushrooms in it. Of course, lightly breaded and pan fried so that it gives it a nice brown color. Doesn't take long to cook, guys. Veal is, when it's thin like this, takes just a couple minutes on each side to get a brown color. And then you toss it back into your marsala sauce once you cook it down. The marsala sauce is so simple to make. Oh. Everybody makes it so difficult. It's literally, I use a little bit of butter, a little bit of olive oil, marsala lime.
That's it.
Cook it down.
Three things and you got it.
In it. And you know, whether you like it with the mushrooms or without, it's so easy and quick and simple to make. It literally can be a quick, easy meal every night of the week. So
our viewers know, do you take reservations?
We do take reservations.
Okay.
Don't necessarily need reservations for parties of 2 or 4. But if you have a party of 10 or 12, calling ahead is always a big help.
And he's got a couple of private rooms there too, which is, people need to know that. So.
I have some great party rooms in the back. The one will hold about 35 people.
Right.
And the other one holds about 20.
Open 5 days a week.
5 days a week.
Closed on Sunday and Monday.
Closed on Sunday.
And then lunch and dinner each evening, but then also on Saturday, breakfast. And this was a carryover from the old Capitol Grill, which the original owner had on the and he always had breakfast there all the time.
Yes, he did. His breakfast is famous in Montgomery, and there are people that swear that it is the best breakfast in the entire state. And there's a lot of great breakfast places out there.
Make a reservation or just drop in. It's Mr. Gus's on the Atlanta Hwy in Montgomery, Alabama, right at Bell Road. And we'll see you next week. And again, take care.